Good day everyone, I am Riame Al Nazaro from BSED Math 3A and this is my final project number 1 for M115 Abstract Algebra. Now, we are going to show that the set of moves in the geometric model forms a group structure. But before anything else, let me show you my geometric model. So I called it Colorful Balance Beauty Model. So it has 8 pointed star with a yellow circular center, a purple 8-lobe shape surrounding this star. 4 diamonds are yellow and located at approximately 0 degrees, 90 degrees, 180 degrees, and 270 degrees. And 4 diamonds are blue and located at approximately 45 degrees, 135 degrees, 225 degrees, and 315 degrees. As you can see, this is the front and the back of my model. In front, I used the letters S, T, A, R, L, O, V, E. And at the back of my geometric model, I used numbers which are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Here are the movements of my geometric model. Front area and its rotation. So let's start with the S. So, do nothing. Walang gagawin. T, rotate it 45 degrees counterclockwise. A, rotate it 90 degrees counterclockwise. R, rotate it 135 degrees counterclockwise. L, rotate it 180 degrees counterclockwise. O, rotate it 225 degrees counterclockwise. V, rotate it 270 degrees counterclockwise. E, rotate it 315 degrees counterclockwise. And this will be there for my model's movement and its rotation. Next is my geometric model's flips. As you can see, there is a line. Follow it and flip it vertically. 2. Flip it between vertical line and right diagonal. 3. Flip it through the right diagonal. 4. Flip it between horizontal line and right diagonal. 5. Flip it horizontally. 6. Flip it between horizontal line and left diagonal. 7. Flip it through the left diagonal. And 8. Flip it through the vertical line. So these are the movements at the back of my geometric model. Now let's find the possible combinations of our table. First, we have here the S star S, or S followed by S is equal to S. Since there is no movement in S, so do nothing. Next, we have the S star T. The movement of T is rotate 45 degrees counterclockwise. And after rotating it, S star T is equal to T. Next is star followed by A. Since the movement of A is rotate it 90 degrees counterclockwise, S star A is equal to A. Next is we have here the S star R. Since the rotation or the movement of R is rotate 135 degrees counterclockwise, we are going to rotate it 135 degrees counterclockwise. So, the S star R is equal to R. Next is the S star L. So since the rotation or the movement of L is rotate it to 180 degrees counterclockwise, we are going to rotate it 180 degrees. So S star L is equal to L. Next is we have here the S star O. So the movement of O is rotate at 225 degrees counterclockwise. Therefore, we're going to rotate it 225 degrees counterclockwise. So S star O is equal to O. Same process. S star E, of course, rotate it 315 degrees counterclockwise. Then after rotating it, S star E is equal to E. So we have here T star 1. So the movement of T is rotate it 45 degrees counterclockwise. So we are going to rotate it 45 degrees counterclockwise. And the movement of 1 is flip the model vertically. As you can see, there is a line. So that will be the flips or the flip. So T star 1 is equal to 8. So here is the completed table. So these are the conditions that needs to be satisfied to form a group structure. Close, associativity, identity element, inverse element. Is it close? Yes. As you can see, all of the possible combinations that we have in the table are still in the set. In short, our table is closed. Is it associative? So for us to show it if it is associative, we are going to rotate it 180 degrees. And as you can see, it is not the same, so it is not yet associative. So we are going to interchange the column E and P. And after interchanging it, it is now associative. Does the structure has an identity? Yes, in this case, the identity element is S. Since it has identity element, automatically, there is also inverse elements. As you can see here, nakabox na yung yung identity element. So the inverse of S is equal to S. The inverse of T is equal to E. Inverse of A is equal to V. The inverse of R is O. The inverse of L is L. The inverse of O is R. The inverse of V is A. And the inverse of E is T. Also, the inverse of 1 is 1 itself. The inverse of 2 is 2. The inverse of 3 is 3. The inverse of 4 is 4. And the inverse of 5 is 5. The inverse of 6 is 6. The inverse of 7 is 7. And the inverse of 8 is also 8. Now, the set together with the defined binary operation satisfies the four conditions to form a group structure. It is closed, it is associative, has an identity element, and it has an inverse element too. Therefore, we can conclude that this structure forms a group under the given operation. Again, I am Riami Al Nazaro from BSED Math 3A, and this is my final project number 1 for M115 Abstract Algebra.